I don't know why. I just thought he'd be European or something because he.
Yeah, man, he's about as European as fucking English
I
Bob.
know
all
that
right?
now.
But was he cool or what?
Thank you.
Totally fucking cool. In control. Didn't even, you didn't really get pissed when you were fucking with him. I was amazed.
Want some bacon?
No, man, I don't eat pork.
Are you Jewish?
No, I ain't Jewish. I just don't dig on swine, that's all.
Why not?
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Yeah, but bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good.
Hey, sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfuckers. Pigs sleep and root in shit. That's a filthy animal. I ain't eat nothing that ain't got sense enough to disregard its own feces.
How about a dog? Dog eats his own feces.
I don't eat dog either.
Yeah, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
I wouldn't go so far as to call a dog filthy, but they're definitely dirty. But dogs got personality. Personality goes a long way.
So by that rationale, if a pig had a better personality, he would cease to be a filthy animal. Is that true?
Well, we have to be talking about one charming motherfucking pig. I mean, he had to be 10 times more charming than that Arnold on Green Acres, you know what I'm saying?
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 to 17. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. Alright, Shalawam, we give all praises to Yahweh, but Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of GMS that rule well, and the rest of the prophets and Howies and Bowies that's doing the works of Yahweh. Alright, so today we'll go over a topic about pork, why it is abominable unto you, and why it will defile you, and why you shouldn't eat it. Alright, this is number 1. A pig is a real garbage gut. It would eat anything including urine, excrement, dirt, decaying animal flesh, maggots, or decaying vegetables. They will even eat the cancerous growths of other pigs or animals. So the pig is a scavenger, like a vulture or a crab. You wouldn't eat a cockroach, so why would you eat a pig? Because a pig eats anything off the ground. You are what you eat, so if the pig is eating abominable things, then you become abominable yourself. This is why Yahweh said, do not defile your temple. Number 2, the meat and fat of a pig absorb toxins like a sponge. Their meat can be 30 times more toxic than beef or venison. So the pig's fat has a lot of toxins. No matter how much times you cook it, it's still going to be poisonous to you. It's still going to be toxic. Alright? And this is why a lot of elderlies, they start moving slow. They have knee problems, back problems, because of what they're eating. If you eat the right foods, then that wouldn't happen to you. You have to take from the good from the bad. Yes, he did say we'll eat the foul bread among the heathens, but he did not say that we should eat the foul bread willingly. Alright? Number 3, when eating beef or venison, it takes 8 to 9 hours to digest the meat. So what little toxins are in the meat are slowly put into our system and can be filtered by the liver. When pork is eaten, it only takes 4 hours to digest the meat. We thus get a much higher level of toxins within a shorter time. Number 4, unlike other mammals, a pig does not sweat or perspire. Perspiration is a means by which toxins are removed from the body. Since a pig does not sweat, the toxins remain within its body and in the meat. So these toxins remain in the meat. They do not leave. Alright? Once it's unclean, it can never be clean. A pig cannot be kosher. A pig is not meant to be eaten. Alright? Let's bring out a scripture. We'll go to Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7 to 8. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7 to 8. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. So Yahweh said not to eat it, so we shouldn't be eating of the pig. Alright, let's go to 5. Pigs and swine are so poisonous that you can hardly kill them with strychnine or other poisons. Number 6, farmers will often pin up pigs within a rattlesnake nest because the pigs will eat the snakes, and if bitten, they will not be harmed by the venom. So that's how poisonous they are. They can't be affected by poison because they're poisonous themselves. That has to defile your temple if you eat it. You know, no matter how much times you want to justify it, the facts are right there in plain sight. If you do your research, you will understand this. Number 7, when a pig is butchered, worms and insects take to its flesh sooner and faster than to other animals' flesh. In a few days, a swine's flesh is full of worms. And back in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 8, it says, of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. Carcass is a dead pig. That's the dead pig is talking about. And right here it says that when a pig is butchered, worms and insects take to his flesh sooner and faster than to other animals' flesh. That's why it will defile you. That's why you're not supposed to touch of a dead pig's body, or eat a pig for that matter. Alright, number 8. Swine and pigs have over a dozen parasites within them, such as tapeworms, flukes, worms, and trichinae. There is no safe temperature at which pork can be cooked to ensure that all these parasites, their seeds, and eggs will be killed. There's no safe temperature, no matter how hot you put that fire. Alright? Pig will always be unclean. Number 9. Pig meat has twice pig meat has twice as much fat as beef. Back in the ancient times, we was eating meat every day, but now people gotta have pig in their plate every day. They gotta have some kind of meat. You know, look at pig. It has twice as much fat as beef, and beef has a lot of fat. We can eat beef, we can't eat pork, and this is why you can't eat pork. Number 10. Cows have a complex digestive system, having 4 stomachs. It thus takes over 24 hours to digest their vegetarian diet, causing its food to be purified of toxins. In contrast, the swine's stomach takes only about 4 hours to digest its foul diet, returning its toxic food into flesh. Alright, number 11. The swine carries about their diseases, which can be easily passed to humans. This is why Yahweh commanded we are not even to touch their carcass. We just read that in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 8. Alright, we're gonna read 13. It says, the pig is so poisonous and filthy that nature had to prepare him a sewer line or canal running down each leg with an outlet in the bottom of the foot. Out of this hole oozes pus and filth his body cannot pass into his system fast enough. Some of this pus gets into the meat of the pig, which you eat every damn day. Alright? You know, a lot of people love that bacon too. They can't live without it. They have to have their bacon. If you want bacon, if you really crave for bacon so much, get the turkey bacon. Alright? Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 14. You know, dietary laws was put there for a reason. Alright, Acts chapter 10 was not saying that you could eat anything. It was not saying that you could eat crab. It was not saying that you could eat lobster. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 7 to 8. And the same thing is said in Leviticus, the same thing right here, because how he comes in the volume of the book. That's in Proverbs chapter 40, verse 7. Nevertheless, these ye should not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that devour the cloven hoof, as the camel and the hare and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof. Therefore they are unclean unto you. Pig's purpose is not to be eaten, it's to be a scavenger. Alright, you're not supposed to eat rabbit. You're not supposed to eat fish without scales. This Bible is a manual. Okay, read it. Number 8, and the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet chew it not the cud, it is unclean unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh, or touch their dead carcass. These ye shall eat of all that are in the water, all that have fins and scales shall ye eat. And just like we said, eat the fish with scales. Alright? Let's go to Proverbs chapter 30. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. Every word of Yahweh is pure. He's assurance to them that put their trust in him. Okay, so every word is pure. There's nothing in the Bible that's tainted. You know, they may have been the Bible destruction group that may have changed around a few words, but, you know, like you said, get the good from the bad. Everything in the Bible, if you have discernment and you have right judgment, you know what the Bible is saying. Alright? That's why a lot of people they have a lot of contradictions. They contradict themselves. They read one thing, they read another thing, and they think it's talking about two different things. But, you know, some scriptures is talking about spiritually. Some scriptures talking about physically. So you gotta have discernment to understand this Bible. And you also have someone teach it to you. Alright? Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Yahweh never destroyed the law. It was never done away with. The law still stands. Okay? And now for the last scripture, we'll go to 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15. For the people that says we can't judge them. When we tell them not to eat pig, they say, oh, you can't judge me. Only God can judge me. Guess what? God is judging you. Alright? 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14 to 15. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay, so once you come to this word and you're baptized through the word, not through water, you're baptized through the word of Yahweh, you can spiritually judge people. Alright, you can righteously judge them because you're spiritually discerned. You know this stuff. Okay, you're, like you say, stay woke. It's verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. That's right. So when you live spiritually, you're not really judged by other people. Okay, so you don't get an edge up. They can't judge you because the Bible says that you're not supposed to get an edge up. You're not supposed to round the corners of your head. That's in Leviticus. Alright? But that was the topic for today. Don't eat pig for those that are still eating it. It's abominable to you and it will defile your body. I would say do not eat it. So don't eat the pig. Don't eat of the lobster. Don't eat of the crab. Alright? So I hope y'all learned something new today. Alright? We want to praise Yahweh Yahushai and Shalawam Brakadah.